Yeah, unfortunately, we're playing Grand Peace Online, but that's neither here or there. Grand Peace Online Update 10 is here for everyone and us to play, and it's bringing about some actual interesting changes. Not game changing. This update is more like a half update, if anything, but some of these changes are pretty big. The first one being obviously the UI change. The UI change is pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure it's done to make you mobile players just be able to play the game easier and smoother. And then we also have the island changes, and we have 4 island changes actually that we know of. So we have Town of Beginnings, which looks like a simulator island. It looks like he changed it to look simulator like, I ain't gonna lie. We have Sandora, which also, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it a little bit, but it's not as interesting as it was before. And now the boss is literally just right behind where the normal mobs are. Again, it looks good, but it's kind of looks like a simulator game. It looks like it's trying to match a One Piece game. I don't know why I felt you did that actually. We have shells, which again, I don't like. This is just my opinion. I'm not nitpicking. Yes, it does look good, but it seems so, you know, One Piece band to be a One Piece game simulator like. It just doesn't feel like GPO. Obviously, it's not meant to do that. It's meant to be new and, you know, different, which it is. And sometimes people don't like change that much, especially when you've grown so used to something. However, I feel like it's plain and simple, whereas the old Shells Town just had a more One Piece feeling to it. Maybe it's because we grew up with the old Shells Town, but this Shells Town seems a little bit smaller, a little bit too simplistic, and it's just kind of bland. You know, you run straight up. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't look nor feel that great. It feels kind of lazy. Look, it's just going up and then boom, the boss is there. It's not as interesting, but maybe it's meant to take time away from how much time you're gonna spend grinding. I have no idea. And then we have a blacksmith NPC. What does this guy do?
Yo, who the fuck is this?
Anyways, now last but not least of the island revamps, we have Zoe, basically Mink Island. And I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely the best revamp out of all of them. It looks more Mink-like, you know. It looks cooler. It looks more interesting. It looks more sleek. And this is how I envision a pyramid to look. That little brown aesthetic to it. These look more like slopes than steps. I don't know if that's just lazy building, but I think it looks better. I do. Fortunately, it's not detailed, you know, GPO, I guess. GPO's never been a detailed game, but this does look it looks the best out of the island revamp, so I won't lie. Now, going on to the thing that everybody actually cares about the most. All Seeing Eye actually got a crazy revamp again. This is what, the 3rd time All Seeing Eye has been revamped? Not revamped, but this gotten changes that are significant. So here you can see that All Seeing Eye can currently store a fruit that you are using. And when you equip it, it will make you fruitless. And then I'm not gonna do it for Mara, but if I wanted to, I can eat another fruit like the Petrodon or Opie or Tori when I have my Mara stored, and then once I eat that fruit, and if I want to get my Mara back, I can just equip it automatically, which is pretty cool. Now, the only reason I say you need to be careful is because you only keep the fruit that is stored in the All Seeing Eye. Once you eat another fruit, if you want to switch off that fruit, it will be gone forever. So if you have a mythical fruit that you want to keep, like the new one, make sure you eat it first. I would eat this first, then I would store it in my All Seeing Eye, so essentially I can have it forever. And then every other fruit after that, you can just get rid of it and exchange it. So make sure when you get rid of a fruit, it's just a less valuable fruit, or fruit you don't really care about, or fruit you know you can farm up again very easily. And contrary to popular belief, you cannot just use a different All Seeing Eye. All the All Seeing Eyes, if you have them all on one account, will stack with each other. so there's no way around it. The only other way you can get another all-seeing eye to store a different fruit is if you have an all-seeing eye on a different account. So that's basically it. Obviously, all-seeing eye is probably one of the most powerful items in this game, period. Probably the best item in this game currently. I had 2 of them, which is how I traded for the new fruit. So if you guys get this video to 1,500 likes, I'll do a solo progression. I take that back. Anyways, that's about it. There's a bunch of other new things like Yoru and Roger and all of that, but I don't really care about none of those. You gotta go grind drops, which is why we got a ×2 drop rate code, which is on the screen right now. And that's literally it. We got a UI change, we got a new mythical fruit, we got a fighting style, and we got Roger's sword that we can get permanently now, along with Dark Blade, Yoru. Pretty small update actually. So take with that what you will. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.